called for the opposition political leaders, the former opposition political leaders rather, that comprises of him as well as also Douglas Monzora, that also comprises of Elias Mutsuri and individuals such as Tendai Biti to unite, saying that the people in locations are calling for the MDC, the former members of the MDC, or leaders rather, of the MDC to unite, individuals such as Professor Walshman Mube and others. Now the question is this what the people of Zimbabwe want? That is the first question. Two, will this opposition, will this actually unity that Komichi is calling for bring the needed change in Zimbabwe? Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first. So as I was saying, according to Morgan Komichi, people in the location, they are calling for the former leaders of MTC Alliance, MTCT, to unite and form one opposition in order to stop ZANU-PF. Number one thing, is there a guarantee that if the opposition was united, as purported by Morgan Komichi, there would be a challenge to ZANU-PF? That is the $1 million question. Now let's look at what actually divided them. What is making today Tendai Biti and Nelson Chamisa not to be in one political party? What is making Douglas Monzora and Nelson Chamisa not to be one, as well as also others, including Professor Welshman Mube? Will that also not cause future problems? I think, in my view, this notion that if political party leaders unite, it's a recycling of very old and tired leaders of the opposition. In my view, I think they should also take a backbench and maybe new crop of leaders emerge that would not be easily tainted by ZANU-PF. Now, what made them to be divided in the first place is very, very important. It is going to point us into the future. Why is Thokozani Kupe and Nelson Chamisa no longer working together today? Why is Sengezo Chabangu and Nelson Chamisa no longer working together? It is because of betrayal. It is because of also issues of not adhering to the constitution. They want to blame ZANU-PF of the things that some of them they are even doing as political leaders. Now we know, especially in Africa, we have witnessed a lot of political leaders whom, when they are in opposition, they'll be speaking all good things, but when they get to test power, it becomes something else. So in my view, I think these guys have tried to unite numerous times. Morgan Tsvangirai, when he was about to die, he attempted to unite the opposition and they created the MDC alliance. What happened? What actually dismantled the MDC alliance? It is, I mean, the issues of betrayal. It is the issues of some they don't want to adhere to the constitution. Some they want to relegate the party into a one-man show whereby decisions are carried out by a single individual without consulting others. Some decide to allow themselves to be used by ZANU-PF to infiltrate the opposition. So in my view, there is a lot. In fact, these people have committed a lot of atrocities to the people of Zimbabwe. Just imagine how many people died for supporting opposition, for supporting these leaders who are now disintegrated in Zimbabwe. There are many opposition individuals that died. I mean, they when they were dying, they hoped and prayed that the opposition was going to be a formidable force against ZANU-PF. Now, putting the same people together who did not actually trust each other previously, it will make things worse. To regain trust, do you think, for example, Nelson Chamisa can trust Professor Walshman Mube again? Can trust Morgan Komichi again? Can trust this guy Douglas Monzora? Douglas Monzora the other week was speaking about unity of opposition political party leaders, and the video that is trending today, he is busy now on Nelson Chamisa. He is busy attacking Nelson Chamisa left, right, and center. Now, do you think these are the people who are after unity, or they are actually preparing? They're actually preparing for political comeback, and to come back, they have to unite with someone. It is not in the interest of the people, in my view, for these failed politicians to claim that they can unite again and form a formidable opposition. I think history speaks volumes. How many times have they attempted to unite? They tried to unite, and let's listen, for example, from this guy, Douglas Monzora.
Chamisa said, and I don't know what he was trying to say. Advocate Chamisa was the organizing secretary of the MDC during the constitution making process, and he did second people to go to Kopak to do the outreach. In fact, I came to him to get the names of people to constitute the outreach teams. And after that, he was a member of the cabinet that approved the constitutional bill that then came to parliament. And after that, myself, himself, and other people campaigned for a yes vote. What was he campaigning for? What was he saying yes to? What was he urging people to say yes to? And apparently there is a very famous quotation by Nelson Chamisa.
You see, this statement that has been said by Nelson Chamisa, already others were working with him previously, wants to work with him again. They are using that statement to tear him apart. When he said there is no constitution to defend. So this is the same Douglas Monzora who wants to engage with Nelson Chamisa. I think it's too late for the opposition, former opposition leaders to unite. Those who wants to form their political parties can form and try Zimbabweans. But Zimbabweans, I think they are tired of old wood in the name of opposition. I think there is absolutely a need for new blood in opposition, people who can be trusted, people who would not easily bend when ZANU-PF actually attack or when ZANU-PF lures them, as it has. Zimbabweans have been disappointed a lot, especially by opposition political party leaders, and it will take them some time to heal as well as to trust the next leader. Charisma has not worked for Zimbabwe. We will wait and see what is the path that Zimbabweans will take forward, but I don't foresee the former leaders of opposition coming together, in my view. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.